Hey, I'm just lighting some sage, waiting for everyone to come in. Let's have a look. Let's see if anyone is going to come in. Guys, if you're watching later, this is part 2. Part 1 should already be up. The laptop battery died because I forgot to put the freaking lead in. And if you're just joining us, I apologize, guys. I'm back up to finish off what I'm saying. Luckily, that actually did save, so people are going to have the benefit of watching that later. Hey, Gigi. Hey. Because my guides were like, I was not expecting that to save. I thought, oh, here we go. They're going to be sneaky. They don't want anyone to know this information, so everyone falls down at the hurdle. Hey, Rebecca. Right, we're here to finish off the information. You never leave my lead out ever. There. Just be aware. Hey, Karen. Ta-da! Indeed. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, look. 4 of Swords. Hold your horses. This should be named Hold Your Horses. Now, if you don't know what that means, this is a very English expression now. I'm being super English today for some reason. Hold your horses. It's like that old kind of, I don't know why I'm saying that, but maybe there's something to do with horses. Someone loves horses. So in the olden days, it's like, it's a stop, it's halt, you hold, you pull the reins and the horse stays, so it's like you're not gallivanting off. And again, that's another horse term. Someone could be very into their horses here, but hold your horses is the kind of key theme, is just hold your horses. Don't try and push something through. 4 of Swords, wait. We've got the Page of Wands, which is a very paradox energy, which is a sort of charge forward. Again, it's trying to highlight your wound or your vulnerability here, so you can work on that. Now I know I'm like, come on, like now I can do something about that, because I thought I was pretty good with that kind of thing, but clearly I need more work on it. So we know where to direct this now. Right, what's the message, please, Spirit? Yes, the Ace of Wands, that spark, that charge forward. It's like lighting the touch paper. It's lighting that firework. Now, I wish I could tell you what it was, but I can't. Like, I'll be honest with you, if I do, I feel like it's not fair on the other people involved. This is a spark of inspiration, a spark of drive and action, okay? That you're going to be probably in a very fire-like energy, very dynamic energy, that you're going to want to charge forward, and Spirit are going to be like, what are the implications? That's how I want to say this, okay? Let's have a look. 3 of Cups. I just keep hearing what's on offer. What's on offer? They just keep saying, don't get caught out. This could also be friend groups here. Gossip. Just be aware of kind of people interfering, or there's gossipy energy. Just be aware of again, acting on gossip, hearsay, someone telling you something and then you're thinking, oh my goodness, like, I'm not going to stand for that. Is it really the case? Is that false news? Like, is there really a truth behind that? So just again, like, there's some context there that Spirit is saying. So again, if you're hearing some information, maybe from a friend group, peer group, that you're sort of just be aware of what that is influencing, and if it's realistic. And let's say, for example, it is realistic and that's the truth behind it. You need to have a look at, okay, great, we can all confront this, but what's the outcome? What's the outcome? If you confront it, where's that going? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. If you confront it, like, personally for me, if that was me, this is what I'd do, right? And I'm not talking about me not doing the right thing. This is me, what I would ideally do, right? I would observe. I want to know everything, because it's very easy when you get caught in that gossipy thing for someone to sit and go, yeah, but you know, and have a rebuttal, and then that's it, you're caught in this loop of endless stuff. For me personally, I will observe until I know exactly what I'm dealing with. And then when I know exactly what I'm dealing with, then I act, because then I know I've covered every option. All right. That's the kind of energy here where it's like, don't act. Don't just initially act and sort of run ahead. Take your time. And obviously I failed to do that. So that's why I say ideally. Yeah, look, Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. You're going to get a truth through. It's going to fire you up, possibly, for those that I'm reading for. Right, let's see. What are the messages? Oh, okay. Yeah. Your emotional, do you mean that more like someone makes you really upset and you act impulsively and ruin something, or more like falling for an opportunity that looks better than it is and you jump in on it fast? This is the thing. It's going to be, it could be anything. If you're used to jumping into opportunities too fast, then it could be that. Or if it's the other thing that's more of a weakness for you, or something that you know you need to like work on. I don't like using the word weakness, so I feel like it's a bit ridiculous using that word, but it's more something that you know you have to fine tune. This way, if you feel like they're both possibilities, then utilize precaution for both. Because this is the thing. Without me tuning into everyone's situation personally, I'm not going to be able to give that as a definitive answer. And by all means, you can contact me for a personalized reading for that. You know, I know people want specifics because I'm doing a reading, but this is a general reading, you know. So 10 of Cups. I rather doubt too much. I mean, if it's a doubt, again, you've got to, this is exactly why this is happening, because it's not going to be I mean, it might be an easy thing for you. Who knows? Hi, Jale. Happy to join in. Love you loads. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you so much for joining us. No, I meant that general. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to answer that without reading your situation, because this is what I'm trying to say. Everyone's going to be different. You're asking me a question. I don't know how to answer it unless I was to read for you. Can I get a reading? This is a general reading. So what we're doing is we're reading a collective. We're looking at the messages to come through. Could well be that your information you're looking for is next. So generally, it could be both. It could be both of those things. You know, like I said, without, you know, looking into your situation, I'm not going to know for definite. Let's put it this way. If you are working on something that is in high alignment with your highest and best interest, right, and you've been focusing on that, and let's say one out of those two situations doesn't fall in line with that, then it's not going to be that. It's whatever you know you've got to focus on, or there's a life path mission, soul mission. It's to do with that. It's to throw in a bit of darkness and confusion to kind of confuse the light. That's what I'm talking about. So if one of those scenarios doesn't fall in line with that, then it won't be that. But if both of those scenarios fall in line with what you've just said, then it could even be both. No worries, Paula. The email address is in the description box. It's jalepsychic@yahoo.com. Yeah, look, Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. And again, I know it's frustrating when you're listening to a general reading, you just want to hear information about you, but this is what my guides want me to do, is to read the general energy. Again, this is supposed to be a taster and support. If you want a personalized reading, contact me. We can do you a reading, but I don't, in these lives, I'm not reading for specifics. The only time I'll ever read a specific person is if I feel that there's a danger to that person, and or the guides are insistent I get the information out. If it's just a general inquiry, that's not going to be in line with what my guides want me to do. Page of Swords in the reverse. This is illuminating what is false and what is reality, what is truth and what isn't, the light and the dark. Okay. Yeah, look. Two of Pentacles, indecision, confusion. Again, this is not going to apply to everyone. Some of you, you're not going to need to worry about this. But for those who are it could even be something extraordinarily subtle that you're not going to sit afterwards and be like, oh my goodness, that was a test. You might not even, it might have even happened. You might not have realized it yet. Because you've got to remember, they're not going to give you the outcome to this immediately. You're going to just make the decision and you may not even be aware of it. That's another thing I have to say. You know, that's the whole reason they do it. Again, you've got to remember that spirit are not going to sit unless it's through me and go that this is your heads up. Because the test is a test for a reason. The only reason I'm giving you this as a heads up is because these guys are sneaky. And I'm trying to give everyone as best insight as I can to be helpful. I know people aren't going to be happy with that and want to know absolutely everything already, but that's not the point of the test either. You know, if I give you every single definitive information about the test you're going to have, it's not a test, is it? Do you know what I mean? How tricky. That's the name of the game. Like, this is what you got to remember. I regard myself as a fairly intelligent human being. Okay, I'm all right. Usually I don't get sucked into things. This I did. So if you've got to remember, and I don't regard myself as an idiot, you know. So that's how I would be understanding this. Is okay. It must have been a little bit of an interesting one if Jale's suckered into it. That's how I want to put it to you. So for you to sit and ask what is the specific of the test is kind of a bit stupid, no offense, but because it's not, that just means what they're going to do is you're going to listen to what I'm saying, you're going to do it, and then they're going to test you again when you're not aware. The reason I'm giving this as a general reading is because it's you know, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm helping without giving the game away. So within what they want me to do, this is a balance. This is the reason for the readings I give, is to provide ideally balance. Healing. Healing, the star. This is to heal. This is a chance to heal. And I'll tell you what, it's a blessing. Tests are not always bad things. You've got to remember that. The reason, I mean, look, I'm half tongue-in-cheek joking about me, oh, well, you know, I'm an idiot for doing that, because I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit and beat myself up about this. It is what it is. You understand, you try and learn, you then move forward. But, you know, I'm having a giggle a little bit as well. You know, this is an opportunity. Star. Healing. This is a blessing. Because this is the thing. Let's say, for example, I don't warn you about any of this, and then you jump in and you don't understand the test, and then nothing happens. Number one, you're probably not going to know about it. Number two, there's a blessing that you can gain with this information. You are right, Jale, we're all being tested. This resonates with me. Perfect, Paula. Just take your time with it. Don't rush. Patience. This is the message at the moment, is that they're going to start kind of throwing things out there. And the important thing is to just have enjoy it. Don't be too beat up on yourself, and, you know, balance. This is about balance. Okay. They're trying to give you what you want, 9 of Cups, when you're ready. That's the idea behind this. You cannot be, again, this is a blessing. It's a wish fulfillment. But are you ready for what you want? Now, personally, for me, now I'm understanding the wider context. Yes, I'm 100% in agreement with Spirit for the decision they made, 100%, because it just shows you what I need to work on. I'm not ready. There's no point me fast tracking to the next point and then I'm failing because I'm not ready. I'm not at that energetic level. There's no point. I'm in awareness of that. I'm totally in agreement. So when I'm joking around going, idiot, idiot, you know what I mean? I understand the reasoning for it. So, you know, there's no right or wrong. It's just, again, doesn't need to be that serious. It doesn't, it's to aid you. This is to help. All right. So let's have a look. What is the message? Right. We're going to go a few more minutes, see what other messages we can get out. What is the message? Yeah. 5 of Wands. This is also, I mean, this is 1000% accurate. Self-sabotage. 100%. This is 100%. The 100% was my one, was self-sabotage. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm smiling because I'm like, yeah, you're actually so right. And I'm trying to give a specific example so that this can be relatable. Again, you're given everything you ever wanted. Are you ready for that? If there's a fear there, you're going to block it when you get it. So they're testing this now. This is what this is about. There's no point finally doing all that work and then getting your dream and then suddenly you self-sabotage when you're in it. That would be ridiculous. So they're making all these little moves and gestures now so you're ready. So you're ready. So let's say a dream that you've got. What's your dream? You know, you've been sat in lockdown and all these months and you've been sat focused on, this is what I want. You've been manifesting, this is what I want. This is what I'm talking about. This is what they're looking at and they're trying to help people with, let's say. Okay. Again, 7 of Wands, defensive energy. They're so, I wish I could give more definitive examples of what. Let's say, for example, you've got a career dream, okay, and you want, I don't know, people to invest in your idea. And you get your kind of, I don't know, your idea, your project back, and you give the project to someone to have a look at that's going to understand and sort of, you're going to, you know, gain feedback from them. They come back with the feedback and your gut instinct told you not to show it to someone because they may not understand it, but you did it anyway because you wanted that validation. Then it comes back and there's so much that they've ripped apart from it that you're now filled with self-doubt. It's that kind of thing. It's like, just be aware of what energy you're entertaining, you're connecting to at this stage, and what it means to sort of be involved in that. And I'm trying to give more definitive information here, but everyone's going to be different. Yeah, the call in reverse. The call in reverse. There's something that you're needing to hear. You're not hearing it. That's another energy. That's another kind of. And again, I'm sorry if this is so, like, people are viewing this as a bit negative, but it's meant to be insightful rather than focusing on a doom and gloom element. It's supposed to be preparing, you know. 3 of Swords. I just keep hearing denial. Someone's in denial here. There's a denial element. Balance. What do you need to do to prepare for your next steps in your dreams? Because I feel like this is what they're helping you to do. Messages, please. Yeah, look, justice in the reverse. Balance, Libra energy in the reverse. 100%. Yeah, investment. There's an imbalance in investments here. Long-term prospects, investments. It's asking you to reevaluate how you're prepared to gain something as well. All right. Right, let's pull some. I want to pull some Angels of Atlantis cards here. Right, what is the message, please? What's the message? What's the message? Your intentions. Again, this is your focus, your desires. What is it focused on? Is it by hook or by crook, or is it a, you know, balanced intention? Grace. Asking you to lead with grace. Again, it's about balance. This is not about kind of shortcuts. Again, I sound like an idiot saying all this, but it is what it is. Courage. Again, it's security. It's root chakra energy. Courage. You know, this could be something that is causing you to look at fear, what maybe you're scared of not doing or doing. Something that you've been trying to get, you know, keep hold of, that maybe it's designed to inspire you to move forward, because again, it's like this, it's opening up an avenue. This is an expansion that we're in at the moment. So this again, I'm utilizing the word test, but it's more of an expansion. It's like, where are you leading here with this? Where is this going? You know? And look, it's designed to connect you more with your upstairs at I am present. So it's designed to recalibrate you to yourself, again, to keep and maintain a balance. So I've got to reiterate, because some people are going to just read me totally the way I've said it. Don't be I'm joking kind of when I say, oh, what an idiot, when I'm doing that. I mean, because I'm just mucking around. But it's like if you, let's say, for example, you were in this situation and you think, oh no, I did it. I fell for it. That's fine. Just to identify what you need to understand and then move forward. Don't sit there and for weeks on end. Do you know what I mean? Like after this reading, that's the end of it. I'm not going to sit and there's no point, because it is not to the end of the world, realistically, you know. So just make sure you're being balanced with the outcome, even if you're okay with it, successful with it. Yeah, look, this is leading to everything you've ever wanted, and they're just preparing you. That's all. No more, no less. It's not a conspiracy. It's not meant to kind of make you feel ridiculous or silly or stupid. It's just preparing you is all. They just want you to understand the way it all works, dependent on your situation. In fact, no, they want me to do the Amanda Ellis deck. Shout out Amanda. Right, let's have a look. What information, what messages here? What is the message, please? You want me to go with this deck? What is the message? What is the message here, please? Recalibration. They're just talking about being balanced here. Yeah, look. What did I say about recalibration? It says review and reflection, time out needed. Look at that full moon. So again, if you're getting suckered into something in the full moon, just take some time for yourself. Don't rush. Let's say an opportunity is presented and you're like, is this in alignment with me? Does the action, does the intention fall in line with me and what I want for myself? Right, let's see. Message, please. Message. Here we go. Angel of Wisdom. It says, pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. And this is what this is for. This is an evolutionary energy. It's an expansion. So again, Saturn, well, Jupiter expands, doesn't it? So with the Saturn lessons coming in, they're testing that a little bit, and then Jupiter's expanding it. When Pluto goes direct, once that moon's gone into full moon, it's like there's this kind of release of anything that doesn't serve, and then there's that kind of doorway that opens. Okay, guys, this is your part 2 for today's live. Virgo's reading is going to go up in the next few hours, and then it will be Libra's the day afterwards tomorrow. Hopefully, guys, you have a wonderful day, week, wherever you are. Hopefully, this has been of some help to you. Thank you for all your support, your shares, your likes, subscribing to the channel and supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. If you want a personalized reading, information is in the description box below. I also have my PayPal in there if you want a sort of thank you, energetic exchange payment. By all means, send a donation along. It is very much appreciated. Have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. Until next time. Bye.